Hi, what's up, you guys?
Hey guys.
Hey.
This is Yariz.
Hi, this is Kayla.
This is Bency.
This is Alyssa.
And we're doing a
Movement of sex trafficking.
So for today's video, we're interviewing multiple people and asking them what they think about human trafficking.
The people that we interviewed today is based on their own opinions about our topic on human trafficking. My name is Kayla.
Hi, my name is Alyssa.
And what do you think about human trafficking in our society today?
Okay, I think human trafficking is just more than people thinking it's sex trafficking. We have people that are either coming into the country as servants, basically having to work, being given the promise that if they work for a while, they'll be able to be a part of this society, but oftentimes it isn't. Human trafficking also happens within this country, with people just being either stolen, they get the teenagers off the streets, and they're used for not just sex, but for domestic work, working in the fields, all kinds of stuff that they're not being paid for, they're not safe, and we need to just be careful and look out for our kids. If we see something, we need to say something
How
about
do you
it.
feel about sex trafficking?
I think the police should be doing something about it to stop it from going around because that's not okay. And women and men also need to be careful when they're out in the streets and be prepared for any situation.
How do you think we can stop that?
Have the police know like the signs of when that stuff is going on.
What should you do if you suspect a potential human trafficking situation?
I think the most important thing to do is to contact the authorities. Realistically, those people are the ones that are in the know. They know what's happening in our cities, in our counties, even our schools. They have detectives going, on and investigating. So the best thing to do is to definitely report it as soon as you see it, because I've watched the Million Kids presentation, and the most important thing they say is like, these people you have within minutes sometimes to save a life, especially a young person's life. And if something doesn't look right, you just trust your gut and go with it and report it, because it doesn't, in the end, it doesn't do anything bad. If anything, they'll investigate, and if there's nothing wrong, then there's nothing wrong. But at least you reported it and you could have potentially saved a life. So definitely call the authorities, 911.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Alyssa.
And in your own words, can you tell us the definition of human trafficking?
When someone kidnaps or takes another person.
And how do you feel about that? How can we protect ourselves and others?
I feel like awareness groups, and we should be allowed to carry weapons to ensure our safety.
How do you think we can avoid human trafficking?
I would say the number one thing is that if you see something that looks suspicious, you should report it. And it's better for you to be made fun of for reporting something that was totally harmless than to not report something and have somebody go missing. As a parent, I am always super careful with my kids. Like, I make sure that they're with me at all times. I make sure I can see them, touch them. I don't let them go in other aisles when we're at the grocery store or whatever. They have to stay with me all the time. I would say for teenagers, you always need to make sure that somebody knows where you're going to be. I know teenagers are secretive by nature, and that's just kind of how they are. But if you don't trust your parents, you need to at least have a friend that you know will have your back in case you go missing. Basically, that's kind of what it comes down to. You need to trust somebody with your whereabouts at all times, so that if you're not able to be found for whatever reason, somebody at least knows where to start looking, rather than keeping everything a secret and going missing.
What is your definition of human trafficking, and how can we avoid it?
Human trafficking is terrible. You're talking about when they sell people for slavery? That's terrible.
Yes.
How can we got to put people in prison that do it?
What's another way we could protect ourselves and others around us?
We have to inform people of what's going on, get the information out so people are aware. What the people do, there's a pattern, there's a trend, and they need to be informed.
Okay.
You should go like,
comment, and share.
Subscribe. And we're out.
Things that bother you never bother me.
Guys.
Yeah, welcome back to Disney Channel.
Alyssa's I'm Kayla, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha ha! Living in the sunlight, loving in the